And welcome back. My name is Jackson and Pride Brown once again, joined alongside Amanda Commander Dupuy here for you guys for the remainder of our Fortnite solos Wednesday night play versus action here now between Sirius and Vexy representing St. Clair here tonight. And they've had an okay day here so far. You know, not their best, not their worst by any means. And they're just trying to continue to go and power through. They're about mid-pack, I'd say, right now throughout the rest of the players here. And they're just going to try to continue on and move forward and keep finding some kills and finding those placement points of theirs as we continue on here. And, you know, myself and Amanda, we are just kind of enjoying our time here on the broadcast right now. More of a laid-back time. If you're just tuning in, come enjoy us. We're just chilling. It's a Wednesday late night video game esport action here with Fortnite. So, very excited. How are you enjoying today's broadcast today so far, Amanda?
I'm enjoying it. It's pretty chill. We're just kind of sitting back, talking about some Fortnite, talking about cars with lift kits and racing stripes. You know, all good fun.
For sure. Yeah, so Vexy currently going to be sitting at 27. So he had 19 through his first and then 8 through his second. Now this is Vexy's third. Thing? Or fourth? This is Vexy's fourth. So he had 19 through his first. How many did he... So that means he had a combined 8 through his second and his third. So tough bounce there in his second and third games. And then Sirius, though... So Sirius is in his fifth. Sirius has 43, so he has a little bit more. Now, mind me, he did get 29 from one game, I think, of that. So the other games have been a little bit more rough for him. So both of them have only really had that one kind of really good game. Other than that, they've been, you know, I wouldn't say struggling, but just, you know, haven't been able to find the ideal picks or placement points. Like, they've been getting right on the verge of being able to get a lot of placement points very quickly, but then they're just, like, die at the worst times. So just a little unfortunate there for them, but we do see Sirius kind of running up onto this house here. He's not sure if anybody's really inside, hence him being a little bit quiet and more stealthy. However, he will soon to realize that nobody is really there. There's a couple players to the south of him and a couple to the north of him, but other than that, not a whole lot going on around him. However, Vexy will be having a player just on the other side of this big, you know, piece of the broken spaceship, I guess. Is that what you want to call it? I didn't really watch the intro to this Fortnite season, because I know every season they have like this big cinematic thing. Fortnite's really good with that.
Oh yeah.
Coming through with like cinematics and then live events too. Like I remember
Sponsors,
way back.
all that
For
stuff.
sure. Like I remember way back into the day. You know, we'd follow some of the Fortnite events and stuff. Like there was like a Travis Scott concert that happened in game and stuff like that. Like some really cool stuff, right? Because this was at the peak of COVID as well, where Fortnite was out as well, right? So you know, there's also a lot of things that, like, you know, having a virtual content in Fortnite is you know, some way that can benefit you otherwise. But we do see Vexy actually getting into a little bit of a tussle here with another player on the lower ground just around him. He does spot another one in the car. Can he find a dink? Doesn't look like it. He's just mainly finding some shots on that car. He will spot out this player as he is a little bit more into the open here now, but Vexy's attention slowly gets drawn away. However, right back onto that player, and nothing really going to come from it. We have gone through about 17 players in this game here so far throughout this early game. Now just remaining, and look at the top left. We see Animal coming right back into things and answering strong. So he is going to be, yeah, so I mean, I figured it last game. I just didn't want to say it without knowing the facts, but everybody in the production room is on my side. We all do kind of agree that we do believe the Animal is on Sentinels, or we do have 100% confirmed facts that he is on Sentinels. Okay, 100% confirmed facts that he is on Sentinels. They did do their research there after that one, and yeah, so, you know, there is a lot of these collegiate players who do play on these larger teams and whatnot, right? Like, I know personally, like, I know when we were watching... even like pre-game, we were doing some of the observing testing and stuff like that, and you see so many Fortnite players that I've like recognized their names and stuff like that, right? So it's very nice to see them all coming through here in the collegiate scene as well, right? You know, it's nice to see some these bigger players representing collegiate teams. Like, that's one thing that I always like. It's always nice for me to see, like, even no matter what title it is, you know, like, it's nice to see like a top challenger player in like Overwatch or COD or something like that, right? Come through and actually play collegiate as well. Oh my goodness, there's mayhem! Vexy turns around. Vexy's he wants these kills. Look at him, he is ready to go. He does see that player hop on top of the spaceship, so it seems as best Vexy wants to make it away. He does only get tagged for 20, so I think he should be fine. I think he might have been getting shot one more time. No, he's still good. He does make his way on top of another spaceship, though. This umbrella play might hurt him a little bit. Oh, he lands and immediately gets that 20 tag back. So now they should be at even health if the other player was at 200 as well. Vexy, though, oh, finding some nice dinks. That's 62 damage now done to that player's head. So that will force that player off this gunfight a little bit more. And now Vexy wants it. Vexy is flying directly towards him. This is very risky from Vexy. He does get tagged once down now with a 36 shields. He still takes it.
Oh.
Vexy, okay, the aim on these players right now is very good, and I feel like that is one thing that really helps out these Sinclair Fortnite squad, is their assault rifle aim is getting them and earning them a lot of dinks on players and forcing players off of the gunfights, where Vexy is really trying to take this one. Vexy is now going to be the third party to this gunfight here. Now, he is having a tough time stuck in this light trail, trying to get up and out of it and kind of in that gunfight and engage fully. He does seem to make his way through on a nice little spot here. He should be able to just build up and around up into this gunfight, and he will do just that. We did get a minor light spike, but all fixed out here. And now we are going to see him try to take this gunfight. It's going to be King of the Juice and him. Now I believe in a one-on-one, unless there is still that third player right below them. But no, this is just going to be a one-on-one. And Vexy will have the high ground on the gunfight, so he does have that going for him. He does find a player, but P90 shots were not great there. Vexy, though, he does have that purple P90, which is very good late game. We did see, actually, Animal with it last game, and he used that P90 to his high ground in the late circle very well, spraying through people's builds and whatnot, really forcing himself into a strong position. You see Vexy still continuously just hunting around, breaking some of these old walls, seeing if this player is just hiding in here, but he will soon to realize that no, that there is really nobody going to be in there. Now, he does make his way off, but he does get tagged down now that he's on the ground by Fluffy Bunny. They are getting into a little bit of an engagement here. Some tags come through, but Vexy also going to be getting third party here now, forcing him to fall off here a little bit more.
RNG is in Vexy's favor today. He's getting a lot of these blue, purple guns, even gold in some points. He does have 3 shots left on his main weapon. Looks like Fluffy Bunny is going to just run right into his face here. Gonna try to take that that fight. Vexy getting in close there, still not meeting quite yet, not quite in the same box, but very, very close. Gonna heal up a little bit, hopefully get those full shields for better engagement.
Yeah, so one thing that does concern me around for Vexy is he only has 1 small shield and doesn't have a lot of bullets and doesn't have a lot of materials. He has 24 total builds, and he only has about, like, you know, 3 shots with assault rifle makes him, like, completely...
Oh!
Okay, so that will do so much justice for him. Actually, that only got him 2 more rifle bullets, so that's a little bit of a worry now. That's got to make Vexy a little concerned. He does get that frag, which is an extra point for him, and he does find some more shields in a result of it. Also does get up back to max health. So his shotgun ammo, his SMG ammo, his materials, and his shields all got improved from winning that gunfight. Just the one thing that you really desperately will need going in further in this game is assault rifle ammo. We do switch back on a Sirius, who also has a frag throughout this one, and he does have some really high, like, kind of rarity level weaponry. However, I'm not too sure how good those dual pistols are. Or is that not even... No, that's not even dual pistols. That's a single pistol. I'm not sure how good that single pistol is. A deagle. Oh, it's a deagle. Okay, but he immediately drops it, so it doesn't look like we're going to see it come to use anyways. But yeah, like, I mean, I believe... Yeah, so, anyway, moving forwards. He does have the grapple gun, which is really good for his movement, though, as well, to get high ground on gunfights.
It looks like they're kind of in the same area, if I'm not mistaken, with the purple trail, which is kind of a little bit worrying, because if they run into each other, they might be forced to take that fight. Or maybe they'll see the name tags and be like, oh, maybe it's not worth it, although they might have to make that kill.
I think they have to, like, kind of, like, play off of it. Like, they can't purposely not take gunfights if it's their teammate or something, another student, because that's against the rules of PlayVS here.
Oh,
so
that's sad.
Yeah, getting confirmation on that one. I mean, obviously, I feel like they could, like, maybe not, like, pre-plan it a little bit and not be, like, that's not against the rules. Like, if they were, like, to say, like, hey, like, we're obviously not going to drop in the same city, I feel like that's, like, okay to, like, work around for PlayVS, but you definitely can't intentionally mid-game not take fights or, like, party up and, like, go against people. Like, that would be very, very, you know, not allowed by any means. So yeah, we are just going to see things get played through here very casually and very normally. Vexy, he is getting very, very far into this circle here now with this ghost. That's his goal. He really wants to make it far into things here with this ghost of his. He does have a car right behind him, which could be a little bit of a concern. I think Vexy actually does want to kind of take the fight here a bit. Because he knows that, like, Vexy's not doing too hot points-wise, right? And he doesn't have a lot of time left in the session. So he really is getting a little bit more kill hungry with the kills. You can see it clear as day that he is getting a little bit more aggressive with the kills. He will grab a fish, I think, and get that last 11 HP. No, those are only for shields. So no. So it is going to be, Vexy still just making his way all around and whatnot. But as of here, yeah, he's going to go back into that ghost formation and will be making his way continuously still around the map, making those placement points come out. He will be bouncing off of that big blob there, as now you see all the players rotating in from the south. So here's the thing. Sirius is he near the circle, or is he? Oh no, Sirius is way out in the boonies. No, Sirius is not even close. And so never mind. He's just gonna be farming mats way out here on the outskirts of the map side of things, and looks like there is a couple other players doing that as well. But yeah, that's one thing that's pretty interesting to me here right now is you know, Sirius. They're doing very different playstyle approaches. Like I think Sirius is, you know, oh god, he's making his way inside circle here now, but they do have very different approaches at this. Like, I mean, Sirius now also playing a little bit more how Vexy is, but Sirius is on the back line. He is way back here. He's going to be riding this fine line of the circle, where we do see Vexy already inside the circle pre-planning for it. Makes me a little concerned for Sirius, because there is literally nearly every single player on the map will be forced to rotate upwards. Anybody on the south. So Sirius and the rest of the players that are already inside that circle, that are in the north side of the map, will be catching every single player on the rotations, which is going to make it hard for players like Sirius.
Absolutely. He's just going to float over here, and I think we're starting to hit that point in the game where it's going to be a little bit slower.
Oh,
people are
sure,
going to rotate a little bit. And we're at 55 people, which before it was like 55 people going into the final fights, but I mean, we're still very early into the game, and a lot of people are already fallen.
Yeah, I agree. And Vexy's looking like he might want to hop into semi. He was just moving that to get some of the, you know, utility and whatnot that was underneath that truck, and he is just going to continue to make his way around here and whatnot, gathering some more stuff as well. Yeah, like you were saying, more or less in that stalemate part of the map here now, where we kind of just chat with you viewers, and hope you guys are all having a good time back at home. As, you know, I know we are here on the broadcast, and we'll be actually Vexy spotting out Pog Kyle. Quick little break in the gunfight there, but it does look like he might have hit a singular shot, and he is going to be looking to take this gunfight pretty seriously here now, actually. Does have that shotgun in hand. He will be popping one big shield before he does fully engage. He does have a lot of builds as well, so he can completely work off of this gunfight nicely. We'll see how things play out in the end of the day, though. Yeah,
it looks like he's just going to wait it out a little bit. Wait for Pog Kyle to show if he truly is Pog here. Gonna drop in above him by the looks of it. Maybe just stay up there. Oh, looks like he did drop down.
And, ooh, Vexy trying to find some nice SMG shots, but not going to fully connect quite yet. And Vexy's still just looking for a little more here. Now he's going to be ramping up further. And now just searching for this player, but it doesn't look like he will be spotted out anywhere. Vexy, once again, going to be falling back and now gathering further more in the materials department. So this is going to be him now here, just once again, a little on his little leg spikes. You know, I really wish that, like, it didn't do that, but I mean, like, nothing we can control. I mean, I know even since when we were spectating Fortnite probably like 2 years ago, it still had the same, you know, kind of leg spike feature there. So I feel like it's just so hard to do with, like, the servers and whatnot. So many players trying to connect and whatnot. So we'll see. Sirius still at 1 kill himself as well.
Ooh, he's got the Lambo.
Oh!
Ooh, he's got the drip this time.
Okay, this is the car he jumps.
Yes, come on, you got this, Sirius.
Not enough speed there. Jump up on that one. He is now just gonna be taking it into the city and taking it right up. Look at that. That was a nice little picture there. You know, take ones for the Instagram.
Exactly. You could be like, this is my car. You know, be like Ethug and post the Lexus pictures. You know,
I'll just come and
Saints reference.
I'll just come and pull up my phone right now, you know, take a picture of, like, the Fortnite Lamborghini and be like, just bought this, so happy to be successful in life, you know.
19,
want to start making
just bought
money.
My first Lambo, what you doing?
Want to start making money, buy my book today. I'll make you a millionaire in 2 months.
Oh my goodness. You know, I think something you could definitely make a lot of money at right now is having a cheesecake business. We have a lot of people in residence that are deciding to just buy tons of cheesecake and eat it, like, in the park. I don't know why, but that's their thing.
Hey man, you do you, I guess, right? I mean, hey, eat your cheesecake as you please. And Sirius now taking things seriously in his big semi-truck. As he just is ready. Oh man, I just want to see him run it through.
Oh, come on, Sirius.
Okay, I'm gonna have a serious talk with Sirius after this game, because I mean,
you gotta give the people what they want.
Like, it's like I'm getting like debated, right? I see him like just get ready. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the one, and then nope, just hops out of the vehicle there. Obviously, it probably benefits him in play, but you know, if you're trying to keep the viewers entertained back at home, I mean, do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe we have to start playing Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
Teach him how to do his job. You know, you gotta show off your Lambo. You gotta make the jumps. You know, these are the important strats in Fortnite.
And we end the game 80th with 0 kills.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Vexy though, he will be benefited there. Come on. He's trying to hide behind the door. Oh, Vexy spotted another. Go hunting. Go hunting, Vexy.
Come on, it's open season.
No,
You got
he
this.
feels like, oh, he gets a scar.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's better off for Vexy, honestly, to just sit here and farm these materials here real quick. If he gets too aggressive, I mean, it could have cost him there, but now he's got, look at his, I feel like Vexy's had the best RNG today out of, like,
Absolutely.
like, now he's got a purple scar, he's got the gold pump, he's got the purple P90, he's got a couple fishies, he's got 6 minis. I mean, he's around a couple, like, I mean, Vexy's in a position right now where he can farm some kill points, and we'll see if we do see that actually come through, as it is going to be him still here just riding around, breaking some of these walls. I mean, I feel like he's a little scared, but, like, I feel like you also got to make a little bit of a move here soon. You have to get a couple of these frag points.
Yeah, he is at 31 right now, which is a little bit behind most players at this point. But that is okay because it seems like he's going to get a few frags in this area, hopefully. There's a lot of arrows together on the mini-map where Vexy is, if you can see, right in the center there. So hopefully he'll find a few kills and boost himself back up on that leaderboard a little bit.
Yeah, 100% agreed with you on that one there, Amanda. So we are in the 3rd out of 9th circle there. That's another big kill there on a, I think that was Parl or something like that. Pog Kyle, though, gonna be here and trying to take a gunfight. Vexy's got the high ground and a P90, which makes this, like, so dangerous. Pog Kyle breaking through that one there. Vexy will sneak around the corner and not have to be in too deep of an engagement. But nonetheless, I mean, everyone just kind of still out here currently just vibing or whatnot, as whatever these kids call it these days. And yeah, Vexy, he's just enjoying his time.
Yeah, he's got the good vibes going on. He's sitting up there, you know, he's looking down at Pog Kyle a little bit and can't really do much about the situation right now, but just wishing him the most Pog time, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. So one thing I do actually want to point out too that I didn't really see when I was listening more about what Vexy has to offer in his, you know, his utility and weaponry department. He also has those 2 launch pads on the back foot too as well, which could be used very wisely here as we do get close to end game. I mean, they're really good for, you know, getting around parts of the map quick and playing these rotations. So I think that those launch pads honestly could benefit Vexy to some more survival points if he uses them right and you know, can survive longer by using them. So we'll see what happens here. But Vexy trying to make his way up this mountain here, having a little bit of a hard time, but ultimately does make it up in the end of the day. And this is very risky for Vexy because he's running in a very, very open space. Does look like he should be all fine though. Now he's actually getting a majority of the high ground on all of these players who stayed boxed in down lower. And this does give Vexy a little bit of an upper hand on the gunfight. Now he has rotated into the circle. This is when things start to get a little bit more serious. We do see a Lambo getting shot at. Vexy, come on, keep the Lambo in good shape. And yeah, 42 players remain. Yeah, so now Vexy can cut off all these players in the rotate. So he's in a very good positioning to do that. He does get shot at a little bit, but it doesn't look like he does take any damage. And now that will take down Pog Kyle. Wow.
Pog Kyle not pogging anymore.
That's what makes the P90 so lethal. Like, you can spray through steel, like, just, oh my, he wants that. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense for Vexy to go down there and gather these materials and whatnot. I mean, like, look at that. He has rockets down there. There's more materials. He has 7 launch pads now to use to his benefit.
Oh my goodness.
And that is a lot of launch pads. So now he doesn't have to be too conservative about his launch pads anymore. If he feels as if a launch pad is a half-decent play, he can pull one out now because he knows he has several more to use in the back line. Look at his P90 ammo. Look at his rifle ammo. Look at his shotgun ammo. He's not going to run out of that for the rest of the game. His materials, he's at 121 out of 150 total that he could have. He's got 4 kills. This is Vexy's game to shine. If he can get a lot of late survival points as well, I could definitely see this being a 25 to 30 point game for Vexy.
Absolutely, and that would be just the boost he needs to kind of get back into the game here. As you can see, 2 people already went down in the moment that I started talking there. We are below 39 people left. So I'd imagine it's going to start to get to the point where he actually kind of picks up a little bit. I'd imagine this next circle will really be it. Like within the next 5 minutes, we're going to see about half the lobby dwindle down yet again. Yeah,
so you see Sirius, he's still at 1 frag. I think Vex had 4 to 5. I think it might be 4. He has 4. Okay. So yeah, so Sirius is going to have 1 on his name as well. Sirius, though, not doing as good in the RNG department. He has no launch pads. He has a decent bit of shields. Could have more. The ammo is, once again, decent. His shotgun's definitely okay. His rifle is fairly good. The materials is what concerns me a little bit for Sirius, though, as he only has 60 out of 150 max builds. which could hurt him a little bit here, especially as rotations are about to come underway, and especially as he's getting into a little bit more of an in-depth build fight. So we'll see what happens. The next circle's rotation is going to be the one that takes down these players dramatically. We'll see it come through here right now, actually. This is when we're going to see this number from 36 drop to that 20 marker or so in the next 2 minutes, and it's so like that. So yeah, this is when things really get serious. This is where the point in time where the Saints really have to live through and really try to find their most ideal setup here. Big blow up on the vehicle for Vexy will open up a good portion of that map. And I really do like Vexy's position here. He could take out a lot of players. He does get some tags and will take out Swark. So that's a 5th now for Vexy. He does spot another player down there. He's really trying to hurt that player as much as he can. He does a bit of damage. He does find Drewer as well. And I mean, Vexy's just in beautiful positioning right here to try to farm out these areas. Does he spot anything? Really, no, but he is really looking. And as soon as one player makes himself the slightest bit vulnerable, Vexy's going to be ready to capitalize on it, and that's what makes his position so lethal. Already at 36 points. I believe he started this game with like 27, so he's already got himself about 9 or so points here throughout this one. He's just looking to continue to move that forward. We got 35 players remaining, and Vexy and Sirius are both going to be 2 of those players. So this is one of those games that is kind of like near that first or second one that we saw, where they might be lasting a little bit longer here and making it near the end game with each other.
Yeah, it looks like Vexy is just kind of playing this out a little bit, but is kill hungry. He keeps checking to see if there is an easy kill that he can get or an opportunity he can take advantage of. Yeah, he knows somebody's over there.
Yeah, this next rotation is going to be crazy. I already know. If you look at things, the Storm Eye shrinking here now, this is where things are going to get crazy, folks. We do see Vexy knowing this player, like Twigsy, has to move out of this position. And, like, I mean, Vexy is not making it easy on him by any means. He does find the kill, actually, so that's going to benefit him a ton. It's going to put him another point more, putting a 6 to his name.
Goodness.
Almost finding a complete shotgun kill there, but it will not benefit him fully. Now, here's the launch pads we're talking about that can benefit him so much. There's the second one that he actually uses. He had 7, he has 5 left here now, so he's used a couple. And he's using them very wise. He's using them on very good rotations. Now setting himself up in a very good position. He has good steel walls down that are already getting built. It's a 34 tag onto a player. Now he doesn't able to transform that wall himself. He does have players still all around him. Catches a player out, but doesn't find the quick shotgun pump that he was looking for. I mean, he's still in a really good position here. He wants to get a little bit higher, and I completely agree with his decision. He does just that. Now he's just riding the fine line of the Storm. Does keep all of his health to his name, though. 38 now points, and is to his name as well, as only under 30 remain in this lobby. But there's more players in this small amount of circle than I've seen throughout today's session so far. So I mean, this is going to be very interesting to see how this one ends. Sirius and Vexy are both still alive. Keep in mind that. So Vexy, I know he stayed on his POV for a while here now, but that's just because he's currently fragging out. He actually has a player coming right behind him, as everybody is just taking this launch pad here now, trying to get away and trying to play off positioning a little bit more. But 3 kills come through, and that's going to be 26 remaining, but I still don't see Sirius or Vexy name on the kill feed. So once again, still could be anybody's. Vexy will actually find one, though, onto 1307 Diesel. And that is now going to be his 7th frag. Vexy is having a game for himself here today. Turns around, but he gets boxed with one. He finds it! King of the Juice gets domed! Vexy picks up his 8th, and now forced to heal up a little bit. But he's in the Storm, I think. So yeah, he's running out of this one. But he has to go quick. He might die from Storm unless he's going to make it out. He's stuck. He makes it down 20 HP to his name. He's getting shot from all around. He's somehow still alive. He has no materials to build. He finds another! Vexy is farming! And he has the health to work off of it. Now, he gets 2 seconds to pop a couple minis before he has to move here again. But things are coming down to the wire. Vexy is going crazy in this lobby.
How did he... I don't know how he survived that.
Sirius is on the high ground above Vexy. Oh, Sirius is there as well.
It could come down to the 2 of them.
And I think Vexy might have just had a huge shotgun shot. We just might have just missed it real quick, but doesn't look like we actually will see anything that come through. Sirius getting aggressive, but he could lose his health. He does get a little bit back, so it provides him a little bit of a chance to fight. He has to run, he has to run, he has to run. He doesn't make it, just barely. But Vexy still in this one, I think. Yes, he is, but he's getting shot at. He's running through the Storm. He's still alive in the final 8. Everything coming down to this. He's popping his minis, trying to keep himself alive. But he does take a little bit of health damage there. That's definitely a big concern for him. He has players all around him. I mean, Vexy, your position's very scary. He runs into one, not able to find it. He is going to live and play 6th in the lobby. But this was a great game for Vexy, a nearly 30-point game. He had 10 frags, and he had another additional 18 to 19 points from placements, I believe. A great game. nonetheless. But we're going to finish this one out here and now. Both of your Saints have fallen, but here we go. There's only 4 remaining, and it is going to come down to the wire, folks. The storm circle is moving. This is the last one until it closes fully like we saw last time. So, I mean, this is where everything gets so serious. We see these gunfights coming through. Drewer, Caesar, Charlie Ware. That's going to be Drewer taking out Charlie. We're now only 3 remain. Drewer and Caesar. Where is the last player? He's got to be way up on high ground. That's going to be Davey. Davey is winning this game. I'm calling it now strictly because of positioning.
Absolutely. Once you get that high ground, you have the biggest advantage right now when everybody has those crazy items. You know, they've farmed everything they needed to. High ground is really what's going to make or break this.
Yes, indeed. And the health, really, to be completely honest. Like, is Davey?
Is he? Oh.
Okay, so it looks like Davey died from Storm and Drewer took down. Okay, I don't know, but either way, one of the two won the game. One of the two won the game, and that will be the end all be all. Sorry, we couldn't catch a more of a highlight finish there for you guys, but we had a good performance there from both of your Saints players. You can see here my hair's a little bit of a mess throughout that game.
It's
but
all good.
Yeah, we do see a good performance there from those players, and it actually does result in, I think that was Vexy picking up a lot of points. A 10-kill game is a game to remember for sure. You know, like if you look at things there, he killed 10% of that lobby. You say 10% might be a small number. When it comes to Fortnite, killing 10% of a lobby is not a small amount of kills at all because you have everybody battling, right, and whatnot. So, and Vexy only had 2 kills, and there was like 60 players left, or like he had like 2 kills with like 55 or something left. So he really took advantage of that end game, points wise and kills wise. So very good stuff there from Vexy. Serious, also very late game player there, picked up a lot of placement points. So good stuff. We do not have a long time left in this session though, so I think we're going to be able to catch 1 to 2 more games. It's going to be 2 more games. Yeah, we're looking at catching here today. Not 100% though if we will be able to catch our full 2, but we'll find out here shortly. Anyways, though, guys, I'm not sure if we're also going to be sending this one to a quick break or not, but yeah, we're gonna send it to a quick break. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna send it to a quick break just as we do get ready for our other 2 players to make it back into the lobby, start up a new game and whatnot, and get the delay all set up for you guys viewers back at home. But we are gonna send this one to a quick little break. Stay with us though as we do end off our Wednesday night Fortnite play versus action. My name is Jackson the Pride Brown, joined alongside Amanda Cannon, Amanda Dupuis. We'll be right back with you guys in just